Won't tell you. Tell Marty. 7 fingers.
In the midst of the classic film The Searchers, a dark and troubling story unfolds behind the scenes. The film, directed by John Ford and released in 1956, features John Wayne as a determined Civil War veteran on a relentless quest to rescue his niece, portrayed by Natalie Wood. Accompanying him is his adoptive nephew, played by Jeffrey Hunter. However, as the film gained acclaim, whispers of a disturbing incident began to surface. A woman who worked closely with the cast and crew came forward with a shocking allegation. She claimed that during the filming, she was violated by a prominent actor involved in the project. This revelation cast a shadow over the film's legacy, raising questions about the treatment of women in Hollywood and the hidden stories that often go untold. The tension between the film's celebrated status and the painful experiences of those behind the scenes creates a complex narrative that challenges the audience's perception of classic cinema.
You don't mean you're gonna be marrying him? Charlie McCoy?
The movie was a commercial success and has since been considered a masterpiece and one of the greatest and most influential films ever made. Its impact on cinema is profound, influencing countless filmmakers and shaping the Western genre. While the film was primarily set in the vast and rugged plains of northwestern Texas, it was actually filmed in the stunning landscapes of Monument Valley, Arizona. This location provided a dramatic backdrop that enhanced the film's themes of conflict and the struggle for identity. The iconic red rock formations and sweeping vistas became synonymous with the film's visual style. Additional scenes were filmed in Mexican Hat, Utah, which offered unique geological features that contributed to the film's authenticity. Furthermore, Bronson Canyon in Griffith Park, Los Angeles, was used for some interior shots, showcasing the versatility of the locations chosen. The combination of these diverse filming sites helped create a rich and immersive world that captivated audiences and solidified the film's legacy in cinematic history.
You sent me a letter.
The filming of The Searchers took place using VistaVision, a widescreen process that allowed for stunning visuals and a more immersive experience for the audience. This technique was particularly effective in capturing the vast landscapes of the American West, which played a crucial role in the film's storytelling. Director John Ford had a specific vision for the film and initially wanted to cast Fess Parker in the role of Martin Pauly, played by Jeffrey Hunter. However, complications arose due to Parker's contract with Walt Disney. Disney, who had a strong hold over Parker's career, refused to allow him to take on the role in The Searchers. This decision was made without informing Parker about the offer, leaving him unaware of the opportunity he had missed. The casting choices and the filming process were pivotal in shaping the film's legacy, contributing to its status as a classic in American cinema. The challenges faced during casting reflected the complexities of Hollywood at the time, where studio contracts often dictated the paths of actors' careers. The Searchers remains a significant work, not only for its narrative and themes, but also for the behind-the-scenes decisions that influenced its creation.
I already swore him in.
Well, swear him out again. I'll go with you.
Ethan, I don't think I should. I gotta...
Several film critics suggested that the movie was inspired by the 1836 kidnapping of 9-year-old Cynthia Ann Parker by Comanche warriors. This historical event serves as a backdrop for the film's narrative, which explores themes of family, revenge, and the complexities of cultural conflict. In the film, Ethan Edwards, played by John Wayne, returns home to Texas after the Civil War, embodying the archetype of the rugged individualist. His journey begins when members of his brother's family are brutally killed or abducted by Comanche warriors. Fueled by a fierce determination, Ethan vows to track down his surviving relatives and bring them home, no matter the cost. As he embarks on this perilous quest, Ethan's character reveals deep-seated prejudices and a relentless drive that complicates his mission. The film delves into the emotional and moral dilemmas faced by Ethan as he confronts the harsh realities of frontier life and the impact of violence on both his family and the Native American tribes. The search becomes not just a physical journey, but also an exploration of identity and belonging, reflecting the turbulent history of the American West. The film's powerful imagery and poignant storytelling resonate with audiences, making it a classic in American cinema.
Her sister.
There sure is. I'm gonna tell you something. Didn't mean to speak of it, but I'm gonna tell you now.
During the filming of The Searchers, Natalie Wood was still a high school student. This unique situation meant that her co-stars, John Wayne and Jeffrey Hunter, would occasionally pick her up from school. This camaraderie on set created a friendly atmosphere, making the filming experience memorable for the young actress. Meanwhile, her sister, Lana Wood, faced a challenging audition process to secure her role. The audition was intense, and she had to impress both John Wayne and the legendary director John Ford. As part of the audition, Ford asked Wayne to lift Lana up, a moment that showcased not only her physical presence, but also the chemistry that would be essential for the film. This unusual audition method highlighted the importance of physicality in the roles they were casting. The dynamic between the actors and the director during this process set the tone for the film, contributing to the overall success of The Searchers.
Does it just one man alone?
No.
You go right ahead, son.
John Ford was known for his terrible temper and cruel practical jokes on the cast and crew, which often created a tense atmosphere on set. However, he showed a different side when it came to John Wayne's son, Patrick Wayne. Unlike many others who faced Ford's wrath, Patrick found the filmmaking process to be much easier and more enjoyable. Having his real father on set provided him with a sense of comfort and security. This unique situation allowed Patrick to focus on his performance without the added pressure of fear that many young actors might experience in such a demanding environment. The bond between Patrick and John Wayne likely contributed to a more relaxed atmosphere during the filming of The Searchers. Patrick did not have to act scared during intense scenes, as he could draw on the support and presence of his father. This dynamic not only helped Patrick deliver a more authentic performance, but also showcased a softer side of Ford, who, despite his reputation, was able to foster a nurturing environment for the son of one of his most trusted collaborators. The contrast between Ford's usual temperament and his kindness towards Patrick highlights the complexities of relationships on film sets, especially in a high-pressure environment like that of The Searchers.
Arthur. She just wouldn't let a man quit.
Peter Fonda, a key figure in the 1969 film Easy Rider, cited The Searchers as a significant source of inspiration for his work. The Searchers, directed by John Ford and released in 1956, is a classic Western that explores themes of revenge, racism, and the complexities of the American frontier. Fonda admired how the film portrayed its characters and the emotional depth of the story, which influenced the narrative style and character development in Easy Rider. The journey of the characters in both films reflects the search for identity and freedom, resonating with the counterculture movement of the 1960s. During the filming of The Searchers, an amusing incident occurred involving actor Ward Bond. While shooting a crucial scene featuring Ethan Edwards, played by John Wayne, Bond unexpectedly pulled the plug on the camera to use his electric razor. This caused a temporary halt in production, showcasing the lighter side of filmmaking amidst the serious themes of the movie. Such moments remind us that even in the midst of creating a cinematic masterpiece, the human element and humor can shine through, adding to the rich tapestry of film history.
Come on, blanket head.
Director John Ford made a heartfelt decision when he cast Harry Carey's wife, Olive Carey, and their son, Harry Carey Jr., in The Searchers. This choice served as a tribute to the late actor Harry Carey, who had a significant impact on the Western genre and was a mentor to many in the film industry. By including Olive and Harry Jr. in the film, Ford honored Carey's legacy and acknowledged the family's contributions to cinema. The film's closing scene features John Wayne striking a pose that pays homage to Harry Carey, a moment that resonated deeply with Olive Carey. She appreciated this gesture, recognizing it as a fitting tribute to her late husband. The connection between the characters and the actors adds a layer of emotional depth to the film, making it not just a story of adventure and conflict, but also a celebration of friendship and respect within the film community. This tribute highlights the bonds formed in Hollywood and the lasting impact of those who came before.
Well, what I had in mind was maybe running off their pony herd. A Comanche on...
During the filming of The Searchers, a notable incident occurred when director John Ford was stung by a scorpion. This unexpected event could have caused concern among the cast and crew, but John Wayne, who starred in the film, quickly reassured the investors that Ford was fine. Wayne lightened the mood by joking that the scorpion had met its end, which helped to ease any worries about the director's health and the production's progress. This moment highlighted the camaraderie and humor that often existed on set, even in the face of unexpected challenges. In a fascinating twist of fate, Buddy Holly and his friends watched The Searchers in 1956. The film left a lasting impression on Holly, particularly a phrase spoken by John Wayne, "That'll be the day." Inspired by this line, Holly went on to write a rock song that would become one of his most famous hits. The connection between the film and Holly's music illustrates how art can influence and inspire other forms of creativity, bridging the gap between cinema and music in a remarkable way. The legacy of The Searchers continues to resonate, not just in film history, but also in the world of music, showcasing the enduring impact of its characters and themes. Lana Wood has made serious claims about her sister Natalie Wood's experience while filming The Searchers. She alleges that Natalie was assaulted by Kirk Douglas during the production of the movie. This incident was reportedly kept under wraps to protect Natalie's career and public image. The film, released in 1956, is often regarded as a classic in the Western genre, with many critics and audiences describing it as a Hallmark odyssey. John Wayne's commanding performance as Ethan Edwards is frequently highlighted, contributing to the film's status as one of the best westerns ever made. The combination of the film's powerful storytelling and Wayne's portrayal has left a lasting impact on cinema. Despite the dark shadows cast by personal experiences behind the scenes, The Searchers remains a significant work in film history, showcasing the complexities of its characters and the harsh realities of the American frontier. The legacy of both the film and Natalie Wood continues to resonate, reflecting the challenges faced by women in Hollywood during that era.
Bible.
The Searchers, directed by John Ford and released in 1956, is a film that continues to evoke strong opinions and discussions, particularly regarding its themes of race, family, and the complexities of human nature. While many critics focus heavily on the racial aspects of the film, it is essential to recognize the broader narrative and emotional depth that the movie offers. At its core, The Searchers is a poignant exploration of the harsh realities of life in the Old West. The film captures the pioneer spirit, as exemplified by characters like Ma Jorgensen, who embodies resilience and strength in the face of adversity. This aspect of the film often gets overshadowed by discussions of racism, yet it is a vital part of the story that highlights the struggles and sacrifices of those who lived during that tumultuous time. The character of Ethan Edwards, portrayed by John Wayne, is undeniably complex. Critics often label him as a racist figure, reflecting the prejudices of his time. However, it is crucial to understand that his views are shaped by personal experiences and the brutal realities he has faced. The film does not shy away from depicting the ugliness of human behavior, suggesting that life is multifaceted and that individuals can hold conflicting beliefs. This complexity invites viewers to engage with the characters on a deeper level, prompting reflection on the nature of hatred and the reasons behind it. Moreover, the film's narrative reveals a subtlety that becomes more apparent with each viewing. Many viewers find that subsequent screenings unveil layers of meaning that were previously unnoticed. This quality speaks to the craftsmanship of Ford and the screenplay, which offers a rich tapestry of themes and character development. The film's ability to provoke thought and discussion is a testament to its enduring relevance and artistry. While some may argue that the film's portrayal of certain characters is problematic by contemporary standards, it is essential to differentiate between the characters' beliefs and the film's overall message. The Searchers does not promote racism, rather, it presents characters who embody a range of perspectives, allowing for a nuanced exploration of morality and human behavior. This distinction is crucial for understanding the film's place in cinematic history and its commentary on societal issues. In conclusion, The Searchers is a film that transcends its time, offering a rich narrative that delves into the complexities of family loyalty, the harshness of frontier life, and the darker aspects of human nature. While the racial themes are significant, they are part of a larger conversation about the human experience. The film's ability to engage viewers on multiple levels ensures its status as a classic, deserving of both admiration and critical examination. As audiences continue to revisit this masterpiece, they are likely to find new insights and reflections that resonate with contemporary issues, making The Searchers a timeless work of art.
All right, line up to the side, boys.
As the dust settles on the epic journey of Ethan Edwards, we invite you to delve deeper into the world behind the camera. What became of the talented cast who brought this classic to life? Their stories are as compelling as the film itself. John Wayne, the iconic lead, faced personal battles that mirrored the rugged spirit of his character. Natalie Wood, who played the young Debbie, would go on to become a Hollywood legend, but her life was marked by tragedy and mystery. And what of the supporting actors, whose performances added depth to this timeless tale? Each had their own unique path, filled with triumphs and challenges that shaped their careers long after the credits rolled. Join us as we uncover the fates of these remarkable individuals, revealing secrets and surprises that will leave you eager to learn more about their lives beyond the screen. Stay tuned for a captivating exploration of their journeys, where the past intertwines with the present in unexpected ways.
War Chief, he's got her to save face. Yes, sir.
Natalie Wood portrayed Debbie Edwards, a 15-year-old girl caught in the turmoil of the searchers. Her character's innocence and vulnerability stood in stark contrast to the harsh realities of the film's setting. Wood's performance captured the essence of a young woman facing unimaginable challenges, embodying both strength and fragility. This role marked a significant point in her career, showcasing her ability to convey deep emotional complexity at a young age. After The Searchers, Wood's life was marked by both triumph and tragedy. She became a major star in Hollywood, known for her roles in films like West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause. However, her personal life was tumultuous. Wood faced struggles with self-image and the pressures of fame, leading to a series of high-profile relationships, including her marriage to actor Robert Wagner. Their relationship was marred by allegations of infidelity and jealousy. Wood's life took a dark turn when she drowned under mysterious circumstances in 1981, while on a boat with Wagner and actor Christopher Walken. The details surrounding her death remain shrouded in controversy, with questions about the events leading up to her drowning. Despite the tragic end, Wood's legacy as a talented actress endures, and her life story continues to intrigue and haunt those who remember her.
Faithfully discharge your duties as such without recompense or monetary consideration.
In the 1956 film The Searchers, Jack Pennick plays the role of Sergeant at Fort, a character that embodies the tension and conflict of the American West. His portrayal adds depth to the military presence in the film, highlighting the struggles faced by soldiers during a time of unrest. Pennick's character serves as a reminder of the harsh realities of frontier life, where loyalty and duty are constantly tested. After The Searchers, Jack Pennick's career continued, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a supporting actor in westerns. His personal life was marked by hardship. He battled alcoholism, which affected both his career and relationships. Despite these struggles, he remained a dedicated performer, appearing in various films and television shows throughout the 1960s and 1970s. In his later years, Pennick became reclusive, distancing himself from the Hollywood scene. He faced financial difficulties and health issues, which further isolated him. The last known information about him suggests he lived quietly until his passing, leaving behind a legacy that reflects both the triumphs and trials of a life spent in the shadows of the silver screen.
Nor Grandpa, nor Methuselah. I can whoop you to a frazzle.
What do you want me to...
Mae Marsh's role as the dark-cloaked woman in the 1956 film The Searchers is haunting and enigmatic. Her character, a figure shrouded in mystery, embodies the themes of loss and despair that permeate the film. Marsh's performance captures the essence of a woman trapped in a world of madness, reflecting the psychological turmoil of those around her. This role, though brief, showcases her ability to convey deep emotion and complexity, leaving a lasting impression on the audience. Marsh's career began in the silent film era, where she gained fame for her roles in films like The Birth of a Nation. However, her life was marked by personal hardships. She faced struggles with mental health, which led to a tumultuous personal life. Marsh endured several scandals, including a highly publicized affair that affected her reputation. Despite these challenges, she continued to work in film and television, though her roles became less frequent as the industry evolved. In her later years, Marsh lived a reclusive life, distancing herself from Hollywood. The last known information about her indicates that she passed away in 1968, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life filled with both triumph and tragedy.
How'd you come by it?
Lana Wood portrayed the younger version of Debbie Edwards in the 1956 film The Searchers, a role that showcased her youthful charm and talent. This performance marked a significant moment in her early career, capturing the attention of audiences and critics alike. However, the film's success did not shield her from the darker aspects of Hollywood life. After The Searchers, Wood faced numerous challenges in her career, struggling to find roles that matched her initial promise. Her personal life was marked by turmoil, including a tumultuous relationship with actor and director Robert Wagner, whom she dated in the 1970s. The shadow of her sister, Natalie Wood, loomed large over her, especially after Natalie's tragic drowning in 1981, which left Lana grappling with grief and public scrutiny. In the years that followed, Wood's career included various television roles and appearances, but she often found herself overshadowed by her sister's legacy. As of the latest updates, Lana Wood continues to engage with fans and reflect on her life and career, sharing insights into the complexities of fame and family.
I gotta go prettier than you. I gotta go. Oh!
Patrick Wayne portrayed Lieutenant Greenhill in the 1956 film The Searchers, a role that showcased his ability to embody a character caught in the complexities of loyalty and conflict. His performance, while not the central focus, added depth to the narrative, reflecting the struggles of a man navigating the harsh realities of a post-Civil War America. This role marked a significant moment in his early career, setting the stage for his future in Hollywood. After The Searchers, Patrick Wayne faced the challenges of living in the shadow of his famous father, John Wayne. He worked steadily in film and television, but his path was not without difficulties. He encountered personal hardships, including the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with his last name. His career included notable roles in various westerns and adventure films, but he also faced setbacks, including a struggle with typecasting. In his personal life, Patrick dealt with the complexities of relationships and the toll of public scrutiny. He experienced a divorce that left him grappling with the emotional fallout. Despite these challenges, he remained dedicated to his craft, often reflecting on the lessons learned from his father's legacy. As of the last known information, Patrick Wayne has largely stepped back from the public eye, focusing on private life and family. He has occasionally participated in interviews, sharing insights about his father's influence and his own journey in the film industry. His story remains a testament to the struggles of balancing personal identity with public expectation.
Those mean as much to me as though they were my own. Maybe you don't know that my Brad's been sitting up with Lucy and...
In the 1956 film The Searchers, Gertrude Astor plays a wedding guest, a role that adds a layer of social context to the film's exploration of family and community. While her screen time is brief, her presence contributes to the film's atmosphere, reflecting the societal norms of the time. Astor's career spanned several decades, beginning in the silent film era. She appeared in over 100 films, often cast in supporting roles that showcased her versatility. However, her life was marked by personal hardships. Astor faced the challenges of a changing industry as talkies emerged, which forced many silent film stars into obscurity. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood's demanding environment, including the scrutiny of her personal life. Scandals surrounded her, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which was a significant stigma during her time. In her later years, Astor faded from the public eye, living a quiet life away from the spotlight. The last known information about her suggests she passed away in 1977, leaving behind a legacy of resilience in a challenging industry.
The main trail, but four of them cut out right here and they rode on up through the pass there. How come?
Jeffrey Hunter's portrayal of Martin Pauly in the 1956 film The Searchers remains one of his most memorable roles. As the adopted nephew of Ethan Edwards, played by John Wayne, Hunter's character is caught in a web of loyalty and conflict. His performance captures the struggle of a man torn between familial duty and the harsh realities of a violent world. The film's themes of obsession and revenge resonate deeply through Hunter's nuanced depiction of Pauly, who seeks to rescue his kidnapped sister while grappling with his own identity. After The Searchers, Hunter's career saw a mix of successes and challenges. He starred in various films and television shows, but he struggled to find roles that matched the impact of his earlier work. Personal hardships marked his life, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Barbara Rush, which ended in divorce. Hunter faced financial difficulties and battled with the pressures of Hollywood. He was involved in a serious car accident in 1969, which left him with lasting injuries. In his later years, Hunter's health declined, and he faced a series of personal crises. He died suddenly in 1969 at the age of 42, leaving behind a legacy that is often overshadowed by his untimely death. His final days remain shrouded in mystery, with little known about his last moments. The complexities of his life and career continue to intrigue those who remember him. John Wayne's portrayal of Ethan Edwards in the 1956 film The Searchers is a complex and haunting performance. Ethan is a man driven by vengeance, haunted by personal demons, and a relentless quest to rescue his kidnapped niece. Wayne's embodiment of this character reveals a darker side, showcasing a man grappling with racism, obsession, and moral ambiguity. This role marked a significant departure from Wayne's typical heroic image, allowing him to explore the depths of human emotion and conflict. After The Searchers, Wayne's career continued to flourish, but his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including multiple marriages and a tumultuous relationship with his children. His political views often sparked controversy, particularly his staunch anti-communism and support for the Vietnam War, which alienated some fans. Wayne battled health issues, including lung cancer, which ultimately led to his death in 1979. Despite these challenges, he remained a symbol of American masculinity and resilience. In recent years, Wayne's legacy has been re-examined, with discussions about his controversial views and the impact of his roles on American culture. His films continue to be studied for their complex themes and character portrayals, ensuring that Ethan Edwards remains a significant figure in cinematic history. Ken Curtis portrayed Charlie McCory in the 1956 film The Searchers, a character marked by loyalty and a tragic fate. McCory's journey intertwines with the film's central themes of obsession and revenge, ultimately leading to his untimely death. Curtis's performance added depth to the narrative, showcasing the emotional weight of a man caught in a violent world. Curtis's career began in the 1940s, initially as a singer, and later transitioning to acting. He gained fame as Festus Hagen on the television series Gunsmoke, where he became a beloved figure. However, his life was not without turmoil. Curtis faced personal challenges, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. He experienced a tumultuous marriage to actress and singer, which ended in divorce, leaving him to grapple with loneliness and regret. In his later years, Curtis found solace in music, performing in various venues. He remained active in the industry until his health declined. Ken Curtis passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy. His life story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the facade of fame.
Grateful to the hospitality of your rocking chair, ma'am.
Vera Miles portrayed Lori Jorgensen in the 1956 film The Searchers, a role that showcased her ability to embody strength and vulnerability. Lori is a young woman caught in the turmoil of a violent world, representing the hope and resilience of those affected by conflict. Miles' performance added depth to the character, making her a memorable part of the film's narrative. After The Searchers, Vera Miles faced significant challenges in her personal life. She struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, including a tumultuous marriage to actor Keith Larson, which ended in divorce. Miles also dealt with the emotional toll of raising her 2 children as a single mother. Her career saw ups and downs, with notable roles in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho and television series like The Twilight Zone. However, she often found herself overshadowed by the industry's focus on younger actresses. In her later years, Miles became more reclusive, stepping away from the spotlight. She faced health issues, including a battle with cancer, but remained resilient. As of the last known information, Vera Miles has largely stayed out of public life, reflecting on her storied career and the complexities of her personal journey.
There's only one way you can stop me from looking for Lucy.
Harry Carey Jr. played Brad Jorgensen in the 1956 film The Searchers, a role that showcased his ability to embody the complexities of a young man caught in a violent and unforgiving world. Jorgensen's character is marked by a sense of vulnerability and a longing for acceptance, reflecting the broader themes of loss and redemption in the film. Carey's performance was subtle yet impactful, contributing to the film's exploration of family and the scars of conflict. After The Searchers, Carey faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often seen as a side character in westerns, which limited his opportunities. Despite this, he found success in television and film, appearing in notable series like The Twilight Zone and films such as The Wild Bunch. Cary also dealt with personal hardships, including the loss of his father, a prominent actor, which deeply affected him. He faced health issues later in life, including a battle with cancer. Despite these struggles, he remained dedicated to his craft and continued to work in the industry until his passing in 2012. His legacy endures through his contributions to cinema and the indelible mark he left on the Western genre.
She wasn't near.
Antonio Moreno's portrayal of Emilio Gabriel Fernandez y Figueroa in the 1956 film The Searchers is a haunting performance that captures the essence of a man torn between loyalty and vengeance. His character's journey through the film reflects deep emotional scars and a relentless quest for redemption. Moreno's ability to convey complex emotions added a layer of depth to the narrative, making his role memorable in the annals of cinema. After The Searchers, Moreno's career took a darker turn. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that affected his professional life. Scandals surrounding his private life often overshadowed his artistic achievements. Moreno was known for tumultuous relationships, which led to public scrutiny and a decline in his popularity. His later years were marked by isolation, as he distanced himself from the Hollywood scene that once celebrated him. In the final years of his life, details about Moreno became scarce. He lived in relative obscurity, battling the demons of his past. The last known information suggests he passed away in the late 1990s, leaving behind a legacy that is both celebrated and shrouded in mystery. His life serves as a reminder of the fragile nature of fame and the personal struggles that often lie beneath the surface. Hank Worden's portrayal of Mose Harper in the 1956 film The Searchers is a haunting performance that lingers in the shadows of the story. Mose is a weathered, eccentric character, embodying the loneliness and despair of the Old West. His presence adds depth to the film, reflecting the darker themes of loss and obsession. Worden's ability to convey a sense of mystery and sorrow through subtle expressions makes Mose a memorable figure, despite his limited screen time. After The Searchers, Worden's career continued, but he often found himself typecast in Western roles. He appeared in various television shows and films, including Bonanza and The Lone Ranger. However, his life was not without challenges. Worden faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. He also dealt with the loss of loved ones, which deepened his sense of isolation. In his later years, Worden became a recluse, living in a small cabin in the mountains. He remained connected to the film community but rarely appeared in public. His last known role was in the 1990 film The Last of the Dogmen. Hank Worden passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his unique performances and the shadows of his personal battles.
Never mind, he's a man that can go crazy wild, and I intend to be there to stop him in case...
John Quallen's portrayal of Lars Jorgensen in the 1956 film The Searchers is a haunting performance that captures the essence of a man torn between loyalty and despair. Lars is a character marked by his deep sense of loss and the weight of his past, reflecting the broader themes of the film. Quallen's ability to convey vulnerability and strength adds layers to Lars, making him a memorable figure in a story filled with conflict and moral ambiguity. After The Searchers, Quallen continued to work steadily in film and television, often cast in supporting roles that showcased his unique talent. However, his life was not without challenges. Quallen faced personal hardships, including struggles with depression that affected his career. He was known for his intense dedication to his craft, but this often came at a cost to his personal life. Scandals were few, but his intense nature sometimes led to conflicts on set. In his later years, Quallen became more reclusive, stepping back from the public eye. He passed away in 1987, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters that resonate with audiences. His last known information remains sparse, reflecting a life lived in the shadows of Hollywood's glitz.
But that don't change it. That don't change nothing.
Chief Thundercloud portrayed the Comanche chief in the 1956 film The Searchers, a role that highlighted the complexities of Native American identity in a time of cultural conflict. His performance brought a sense of dignity and depth to a character often overshadowed by the film's main narrative. Thundercloud's portrayal was significant, as it provided a rare opportunity for a native actor to represent his people authentically in Hollywood. After The Searchers, Thundercloud faced numerous challenges in his career. Despite his talent, he struggled to find substantial roles, often relegated to stereotypical parts in westerns. His life was marked by personal hardships, including financial difficulties, and the burden of being a cultural representative in an industry that frequently marginalized Native voices. Scandals surrounding the treatment of Native actors in Hollywood during this era added to his struggles, as many faced discrimination and limited opportunities. In his later years, Thundercloud became an advocate for Native rights, using his platform to raise awareness about the issues facing indigenous communities. The last known information about him is sparse, with little documented after the 1970s. His legacy remains a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by Native actors and the ongoing fight for representation in film. Ward Bond's portrayal of Reverend Captain Samuel Johnston Clayton in the 1956 film The Searchers is a complex and layered performance. As a man of faith caught in the turmoil of a violent world, Bond's character embodies the struggle between morality and survival. His presence adds depth to the narrative, highlighting the challenges faced by those who seek to uphold their beliefs in the face of overwhelming darkness. Bond's ability to convey both strength and vulnerability makes his role memorable, as he navigates the harsh realities of frontier life. Beyond The Searchers, Ward Bond's life was marked by personal struggles and controversies. He battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. Despite this, he remained a prominent figure in Hollywood, known for his roles in numerous westerns and dramas. Bond was also involved in a scandal when he was accused of being a member of the Communist Party during the Red Scare, which led to a temporary decline in his career. He faced health issues later in life, suffering from heart problems that ultimately led to his death in 1960. His legacy endures through his impactful performances and the stories he helped tell. Last known information indicates that Bond's contributions to film continue to be celebrated, with his work influencing generations of actors and filmmakers. Chuck Roberson played a significant role as a Texas Ranger in the 1956 film The Searchers. His character, a stoic figure, embodied the rugged determination and moral complexity of the American West. Roberson's portrayal added depth to the film, highlighting the struggles of lawmen in a lawless land. After The Searchers, Roberson's career continued in Hollywood, where he often took on roles that capitalized on his rugged persona. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Roberson also dealt with the shadow of typecasting, struggling to find diverse roles beyond the Western genre. In the late 1960s, he faced a serious motorcycle accident that left him with lasting injuries, impacting his ability to work. Despite these setbacks, he remained a beloved figure in the industry. The last known information about Roberson indicates he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until his passing in 2003. His legacy endures through his memorable performances and the impact he had on the Western film genre.
Oh, donuts. Thank you, sister. I'm sure fond of them donuts. Aaron, Martin, come on up here.
As we wrap up our journey through the world of The Searchers, we reflect on how this film has left a lasting mark on its cast and audiences alike. John Wayne's portrayal of Ethan Edwards became iconic, shaping his career and influencing countless actors. Natalie Wood, who played Debbie, faced her own challenges in Hollywood, navigating the pressures of fame and personal struggles. The film's themes of obsession and redemption resonate even today, reminding us of the complexities of human nature. Did you watch The Searchers in your childhood? Perhaps it sparked your love for westerns or left you with unforgettable memories of family movie nights. We invite you to share your stories and connections to this classic film in the comments below. What moments stood out to you? How did it shape your view of cinema? Your experiences matter, and we would love to hear them. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey.
Debbie. Debbie, don't you remember? I'm Martin, your brother.